Hi everyone! I've got a little something for all of my Monster Energy fans out there. This is another tutorial that's come highly requested, and I am so excited to show you how you can create the Monster logo on any of the cars in the game using basic shapes on World of Outlaws Dirt Racing. Also, I've started adding a difficulty rating to each of my tutorials, so make sure you watch all the way to the end to see how I've ranked this one. The Monster Energy logo is a little different than logos I've done in the past, because for this, we'll be using shapes other than the standard oval and rectangle shapes. Today we'll be creating the Monster logo with 2 triangles, as well as the 3 flame and 3 checkered shapes. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, that's 8 shapes, which means you can design this logo on any part of the car that allows you to use these shapes. Okay, now to start the design, make the car black. If you'd like to add green or any other colors to the design, feel free to use the pre-made designs. Just make sure to pick something that won't interfere with the logo. For me, I like an all black and green car with some subtle red accents. Now, for creating the logo, let's delete what's here on the wing and rebuild it. Start with a triangle as you see here and place it where you'll want the top of the M logo to be. Next, add a flame shape, which will be part of the vertical in the M. I like to get it as close to the final size before I rotate it, otherwise it gets really confusing when you're trying to resize it. You'll know what I mean very quickly when you decide to build this one. Continue to add 3 total flame shapes, and feel free to mirror 1 or 2 of those flame shapes to add a little variation between the shapes and the M. To mirror a shape, simply resize it so that the height or width is a negative value. Now we'll repeat this process with 3 checkered shapes placed directly over those flames. You'll notice that the checkered shape has a subtle cone shape and S-curve. Pay close attention to how these are placed because in my experience, it works best when you place them like you see here. I'll show you a shape map later in this tutorial so you can see exactly how these shapes should be placed. Once the 3 checkered shapes are in position, place 1 final triangle on the top left of the M. Once you've got all 8 shapes in place, go back and fine-tune everything as needed to get the right look and position that you're looking for. The last thing for us to do is to add the Monster and Energy text of the logo. Before you place that Monster logo, we'll place a Hillside Bank logo and size it in a way where the green Hillside text will appear below the Monster text. This will give the look of the green word energy in Monster Energy. Once that's in place, we'll add the Monster Games logo and position it in a way that covers parts of the Hillside logo, like you see it here. And there you have it, a Monster Energy sponsored sprint car made out of 8 simple shapes. To help give you a closer look at how the Monster logo is built, here's a shape map. It might look a little chaotic when seeing it up close like this, but I assure you that it's going to look much cleaner when it's shrunken down, just like you see in the top right. Now let's break it down by shapes. Here are the 2 triangles, 3 flames, and finally those checkered shapes. To take it one step further, you can take the 3 flame shapes and place them last, which will bring them to the front. This allows you to change the color to a different green, giving more depth and texture to the Monster logo, which you often see on the packaging. Now for the difficulty rating of this tutorial, 1 being easy and straightforward and 5 being very difficult, I'd rate this a 2 out of 5. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I would love it if you could help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my future videos, which might be one of your favorite logos. If there's a car that you'd like to see, the more noise you make about it, the sooner I can post the tutorial. Until I see you in the next video, bye.